Pack had it in. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Who knows?
Yeah, the new lineup this next year is supposed to be like crazy, but
Well, so that's coming out.
yeah, with
That Lord of the Rings
Lord of the
art so
Rings.
far is fucking amazing. Amazing. I can't. Oh, I'm so excited.
why did everybody ruin D&D? Like people have all this desire and hype for D&D, and then everything D&D that comes out that's not just the game itself
Yeah.
just falls flat. Movies, other thing, like anything they do with it.
Because it was like a niche thing, and it's a suspension of disbelief on a lot of parts. It's high fantasy, but
Yeah.
you need a shit ton of money to execute it at a high level.
And it all happened in everyone's individual
Yeah.
head, so you're not
Yeah, everybody's
everyone.
different.
You have such a big chance of disappointing so many people. That's probably the biggest problem.
I mean, like look at like Lord of the Rings. That's the closest you get. You put a lot of money they spent on that. They're not going to put that kind of money into like a D&D movie. Like that's why the Wayans brothers and shit are in there. Like, I mean, they're funny. They'll draw people in because they're the Wayans brothers.
Did you
Meanwhile, the
see?
movie's shitty.
There's going to be a magic series on Netflix.
They already want like one guy stepped away from it or something. One of the actual names of people that you would know as a director, like Joss Whedon or somebody like that.
When's it supposed to start?
I don't know. That's gonna be terrible too.
Are
It's
you
the same
recording
thing.
already?
I am. I've been recording.
Yeah.
Better that way.
Yeah. We're gonna watch Metazoo openings, and we're talking about how no one
Magic
can.
D&D.
Yeah, Magic D&D.
Oh, should have brought my knife. I don't have a knife.
That's not a knife.
Where do you see this one? That's a knife.
What is that?
It's a knife.
I got a little lock blade on my shit too.
So the dilemma immediately becomes: EV on this box is currently
400,
upside
350.
down because of
high.
this.
Oh.
You can sell these sealed for like 80 to 100 bucks.
Okay.
They were up to like
So
150.
you sell
Then
that,
it was
you get
like,
your money back for the box.
yeah, it's hard to get less than the value of the box if you sell this.
Mhm.
But now it's only 80 instead of 150. Yeah, you gotta kind of have a good box. But the card in here that you chase, if you get something good, is what, like none sold with $5,000, whatever they ask you for.
Wait, what?
It's a one out. There's one out of 100. There's what, 25,000 of these,
Yeah. Dude,
and 100
No.
is the red ink card.
I was watching Rudy
Yeah.
yesterday with Metazoo with the guy. What's the guy's name that started Metazoo?
Mike something or other.
Mike Cunt.
And I don't try. Like, he asked the question, and Mike about the Kickstarter. He goes, "What? There was like how many Kickstarters were supposedly done?
2,500 boxes.
2,500." He goes, "Well, it was like 2,500, right?" And he started saying it was like, and then they went,
Less than 25.
"No." They went off on a tangent on something else, so they never answered the question.
Oh, I thought he did eventually get to it, and it was like because of some damage or something on some sheets. It was
Either-
a little less than 2,500.
Either I didn't finish watching it, but what I was watching, it looked like they just went off on the...
Mike
something.
Waddell, I think, is the guy's name. Don't quote me.
So, how many possible different cards are in that?
In this is there's 10 different their land. It's called aura. So this is a hollow version of their land. Just what you get, a 1 in 10 chance of any one individual.
And what is the
And then-
lowest?
Of those, they're all equally distributed. And then there's one card called red ink that there was 100 printed, and it's randomly distributed in that pack.
And how much are the regular ones worth?
Tough question. I think around 30, 40 bucks. They
And-
were up to 50, 60.
And all these stupid shenanigans are happening from a guy that says cards should be accessible.
Yeah.
And there shouldn't be any, price gouging on the secondary
And
market.
meanwhile, you can't get lands to play the fucking game.
That's
because-
true. That's what I was just telling Bear. We can't open this box and play it because even though it's better than Kickstarter edition, there's still only one land per pack, and it's 10 different types instead of 5. So one land per pack isn't going to get 2 decks built. So, but you can get a spell book or a land brick. But they're both like $100 too. So if you want to play the game now, you're still spending.
Really accessible.
You're still spending $600.
You know what else is awesome?
What about little Timmy at the card shop? How's he gonna afford to play
What
this
about
fucking
people like us that actually have a legitimate business that sells this stuff, and none of the distributors that he has decided to sign up with as well?
Oh, and you can't get from a distributor, and you can't provide it to the public at that retail price, even if you wanted to right now. Well,
you can't get it.
I know. So maybe it's all supposed to be resolved on 2nd edition, which is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it's gonna get resolved in 2nd edition.
We'll find out. I don't know. I'm gonna start ripping some packs, see what we're looking for. So in these packs,
don't they have the side packs?
Yeah, but they're
crappy.
They're still
don't work.
They don't work.
Does the middle thing work?
You find you supposedly find the black tab, and you kind of open it like that. Okay. Or you get scissors would probably be the best if you got scissors.
Why is it gotta be a black tab?
I don't know.
Why can't it be a white tab?
I can't help you out there, Shane.
Fucked up.
Can't see it. This video is gonna be terrible, but
why?
The lighting's terrible. I'm looking at it right now.
Let me see. How's the lighting?
It's fine.
Do we need more?
No, it's a glare. I just need to hold it like this. Oh, there's Killer Clown.
From outer space?
I don't know where he's from, but I like the picture. So here's your holo. Oh, we got a full holo right from the get-go. Snallygaster. Not one of the best full holos, but he's a full holo. And what's that? Killer Clown?
10 plus damage for every inflated balloon in the room.
That's right. That's why the game's doomed to fail, Shane. It's just silly and crazy.
What the fuck?
We need different light. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, we're in now, so.
Too late now.
You're gonna get
what is
glare.
This? Land?
No. Here's the land. Here's your aura. Aura is the land. What's that say? The river. So that's your Terra. So Terra is like if there's something that says if you live near a river, it gains plus 30.
I don't live near a river.
Right. So then you can play.
That takes care of that.
Then you can play this card.
It looks like a 4th grader painted that.
Yeah, you do not like the artwork at all. And I'm the exact opposite. I didn't really care about this game at all except the money buzz that was around it. And then in the Kickstarter edition, I bought a bunch of it. And, oh, there we go. That's an Obnoxious 9, I believe. Obnoxious 9 is a card that is only available in full holo. So we're 2 for 2 for full holo, so it's a good start to a box.
What was it worth?
Off the top of my head, $20.
What about this other one?
Probably 15. Obnoxious 9's a little bit of a premium. So you see, each pack gets a Terra and an Aura.
What the fuck's Obnoxious 9?
It's only available.
Cards.
There's 9 cards that are only available in full holo. There's no holo version. There's no reverse holo version. We haven't gotten a reverse holo, so I can't show that to you yet. So reverse holo is going to be
everything's hologram except the picture.
No, yeah, the creature itself is hologram.
Only the creature.
Only the creature. Yeah.
That's stupid too.
Some of them look good in the reverse holo. So yeah, this video.
Some of them look like completely different cards.
Oh, Chessie! Bam! We are fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chessie is another Obnoxious 9, and that's our local cryptid in this set. He's from the Chesapeake Bay. He's the Loch Ness Monster of America. There we go.
Karen, tell me you couldn't draw better than that.
I think that's what I like about it.
They do a bunch of fan art, so a bunch of people that probably are less than skilled at artwork get to feel important, and people are like, "That's great. That's great."
How long does that last?
What, the fan art thing?
Yeah. Once they get popular, then they gotta disappear and get actual real artists.
Mm,
Do they
I
actually
don't think
use
they
the
have.
fan art? I just
Back to back
what's going
Chessie,
on,
man. This is a good box.
What's Chessie worth? Did you say?
Chessie, like, that's be $20-$30. So, I don't know what's a pack price if you got $400 a box. Someone do the
Packs
math.
on there?
36 packs a box.
$12 a pack.
So we're doing really
Not
good.
even $11 a pack.
I was really tempted. Was it on Whatnot? Somebody was opening packs. They were doing bids for pack openings, and they were all hitting $30, $35 a pack.
Yeah.
Where?
Whatnot, dude, we gotta get set up for Whatnot. And this is why we're not, because you'll see this disaster.
What do you mean?
The video quality.
The video quality is
Well,
terrible.
that's the lighting. We can change that for so.
There we go. Another full hollow. Blood Ruby. Now this, they have one for every aura type.
That's your Mox.
It's a Mox.
equivalent.
So there, you can attack artifacts in this game. That's why it's kind of powered down.
Generate 2 what? What is that?
That's that spirit aura or whatever
Spirit?
it is.
Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
It's like a fucking moon with teeth.
Yeah, that's the spirit
I'd
aura.
rather have the Mox we have.
Yeah.
So, regardless,
You
be
see
it.
those?
Oh, he didn't. Did you see those? You didn't see those.
What?
I'll show you.
So there you go.
Moxes?
Our first reverse hollow, and it's another. That's the water Mox.
Okay.
But you see how it's backwards. Only the stone itself is
And there's Blinky.
yeah. Versus this one,
Yeah.
just the background.
Weird. They don't have anywhere the borders hollow.
Nope.
too?
They do
That's
not.
coming when they run out of ideas.
Oh yeah,
We'll reprint this and then we'll do
and
all
we'll
those
do it
hollows.
all weird.
Full art.
There you go.
Yada yada yada.
Guarantee it's coming. Yeah, this guy is just full of ideas of all kinds of, which in a way worries me. Back to that, if everything's special and great and shiny, then nothing is, because you have to bring those over too, Jeremy. Jeremy's distracting a Metazoo box opening with
Awesome magic.
awesome magic
So we
cards.
pay for it.
Power 9 involved too. As I pull another full hollow. Bigfoot, the most famous cryptid of all.
I don't know. I think Nessie's pretty close.
Yeah, you're right. The most famous American cryptid. How's that, Jeremy?
Yeah, no, real. We spent 10 grand on it.
So let's show it. Jeremy's distracting everybody with.
Fine. Here.
What are you doing with them? Sell them?
Hold on.
Gonna get
for
them
a while.
graded.
One card I've never owned. Right in my hand, right there. Never owned a workshop. That's what that is, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mishra's workshop.
Did I? I don't think I had any of those. did I?
We not
no, the only
neither
way I
one
would
of
have
us
had it is
did.
got it from you.
I don't know if you did.
No,
I did. Tony did.
Tony did.
I did not.
What's next, Jay?
We'll stick with, since most of it,
Yeah,
everything
library.
we got.
Now this I had. We were just talking about an old school version of Magic where they play Gentleman's Rules. Is
Yes.
no library and no mind twist.
Yes.
Who the fuck wants to play old school Magic without a library of Alexandria?
Or Mind Twist. Mind Twist is fun
Yeah.
I
as
don't
fuck.
care about mind twist.
I
This
did.
card's fun to play. I mean,
So is Mind Twist. Just not for your
not
opponent.
as fun.
I get, you know what? It feels like they say like both those cards want
What's
you.
next, Jay? But you should have started with this one. A Winter Factory?
Yeah, the rare one.
Yeah.
Well, not rare, the most valuable one.
Can
Yeah.
you believe what that thing's fucking worth?
It's worth.
Look on the back.
What,
There's,
500, 800?
We paid $327.
That's a good
Retail
price.
estimate $600.
I think I
In
bought
that
something off, what's his name?
Probably.
Tyler Paquette, remember his collection?
That I had plenty of, and nobody wanted it. Now it's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. What'd you have, a play set? Or
Yes.
you had a play set of
Yes.
Bazaars? And
nobody played
they
it.
were barely played too, weren't they?
Nobody played.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was
That card actually is probably harder to find a beat up one.
right
than it
because
is
no
if
one played
nobody
it.
played it.
Nobody would do anything that gave you damage, and no one would do anything that made you discard
Get rid of
cards.
cards.
Well, there wasn't shit to do digging your graveyard like very much.
Right.
That's what that card
I have
does.
a mock. I call it the Walking Dead. with All Hallows Eve.
Mm.
Those things in Big Power. It actually is pretty fun. Works pretty well. And then it's funny. Everything we got's mana or land related.
And a Mox.
You should
Get
see
'em
what
while you can.
Time Twister out of the blue is second highest valuable Magic card,
Oh shit.
right behind the
Lotus.
Because
now.
it's allowed in
You
Commander.
Because they popped it. in
Once it
Commander.
let in Commander, boom, through the roof.
There was one of those available when we were buying these, and Shane's like, they're selling for like $7,000. I'm like, wait, when did that happen?
I thought you got a Time Walk.
No.
You bid on a Time Walk and
Yeah.
got bid out. I
Yeah.
knew a Time Walk is involved
Yeah.
in this lot somewhere.
Nope. We just bought these
Beautiful
6
cards.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 10
Yeah,
grand, 5
I remember we
cards.
were like, it was about $2,000 a pop, averaged out.
That's
$2,000.
awesome.
It's graded.
Thanks for
We're
sharing.
going to.
Yeah.
We just don't want to send it in now because your
I would
chances of
get
getting
that-
lost in the ether is.
Yeah.
There's like a 6-month wait for it.
The
More than that.
That's what I mean by
The
ether.
factory's beautiful. I would get that graded
You get
immediately.
them all graded.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play any of them, so they might as well be slabbed.
I bid on that shit sight unseen on an online auction. I was scared as fuck.
scary, man.
Dumping 10 grand, you couldn't even see it in person. I was afraid when I got there, I was like gonna look at him, I was gonna be like, oh man,
Another full hollow.
what is that?
It's another mana rock. You get tons of mana rocks in
Jesus.
this. That's what one of my initial purchases of the Kickstarter. It had their Chaos Crystal, which is like
Is this outer space? Is that what this is?
space aura, yup.
That's like the Lotus, right?
Yeah, their Chaos Crystal is the Lotus of the set, quote unquote.
I guess it seems like
And
you
I
did
had a
it.
bunch of these mana rocks. Like, oh, it looks like a good lot of cards if the game succeeds. There we go. There's another. Basically, our local cryptid,
Jersey Devil?
Jersey Devil. Good card. This is an awesome box. I should stop right now. Wow.
You did that once before, and you wish you
Yeah.
had stopped, and you're opening Flesh and Blood.
Oh yeah, we opened a box that had a Mask of Momentum.
It was like in the first 2 packs or 3
Yeah.
packs. You're like, I probably could just stop right now and be
But then we
fine.
opened the whole case, and the other boxes were terrible.
Yeah.
Like that was the best hit of the case, which you would expect. But there you go. People are complaining about where's this set trying to go because of cards like that. Like, is it trying to appeal to kids or adults?
It's just this is just a knockoff of that famous painting where the
Saturn eating his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, show it to the camera quick. So here's another full hollow. So that's what we were just talking about. It's bloody and gory. So again, there's that whole, is this for kids or for adults or what?
For any kids that have families that don't allow them to watch,
yeah, Harry
Or
Potter.
read, yeah.
If Harry Potter's off limits for you,
yeah,
this game is
This
not
game's
for you.
off limits for you also.
yeah.
If you're like every other
You can't read
normal
comic books
kid in
unless
the
they
world.
involve Jesus and Noah. Then yeah.
Jesus and Noah comic books.
We have some.
I was just gonna ask you.
We do.
Yes, they
Bigfoot.
exist. If you're gonna ask.
Oh. You had a bunch of those old westerns like Davy Crockett and stuff like
We
that.
still have lots of that stuff.
Let's see what. Oh Jesus!
What the
Why can't
fuck?
these be Mothman?
How many
Holy
cards
hell!
are in this set?
4.
Dude, this box is out of hand. Out of hand. Out of hand. This makes me very happy.
What did you pay for the box?
What were they? 80, 90? They're less
80,
than 100.
90,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
less than $100
Same
a
thing we
box.
paid. You got them at retail.
Yep, got them at retail price on a pre-order from Metazoo themselves. I got an invite on their, what was that, Patreon?
Their Sham
Sham,
Patreon.
yeah, Patreon. The fucking disaster of Metazoo. How this game survived that, I don't
It
know.
doesn't make any sense.
No, that was so...
How he managed to stay on Patreon after that is baffling to me.
there's
Who's
a-
that?
You know,
that's a reverse hollow cryptid. So
Sign
if
up
you
and
get
commit
a
to
monster that's in reverse hollow,
this
that's
much
how it's
money,
going to
we'll
look.
give you X amount,
What the
an
fuck
opportunity
is that?
to
I've
buy
never
X
heard of that in my
amount.
life.
What is that, the GG bird?
Yeah, what the fuck's a GG
I have
bird?
no clue. Look on the bottom. It should have the stats. You can It should tell you where it was from and when it was first sighted and all that stuff.
The Gigi bird is known to annoy locals by announcing that it's cold long after the temperatures have fallen below freezing.
So where's he from, like Fargo or
I don't know
something?
what that means.
Oh, there's a sewer alligator.
How's that a cryptid?
The sewer alligator?
Yeah.
That's a mythical creature.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, that's like from when we were a kid. People flushed their alligators
You
down
know what's crazy?
What's that?
The only thing I saw of
Alligator.
this was the NFT or whatever those things are.
Yeah.
I thought it was an alligator with a sombrero on. I didn't realize it was a freaking manhole cover. Doesn't it look like he has a sombrero on?
There you go. There's a
Let
pretty
me see. I
famous
think I
cryptid.
thought the same thing you did.
I'm like, that's
Because
cool. An
it's-
alligator with a sombrero.
I can't tell because there's a bunch of sparkly crap in the way.
You've heard of him.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Everyone's heard of Chupacabra. Here, Jeremy, can you put those Chessies at least and the Jersey Devil in a sleeve?
Are any of these worth anything? Or are these all?
The Chessies and
no,
Jersey.
this stuff. I mean.
Oh, the reverse hollows, not in this set. In the Kickstarter set, there's one that was called a Tripodero, somehow the printing got messed up and it only came in
So
a
these are like
reverse hollow.
$5?
Yeah.
Isn't there a
Reverse.
couple cards the only way you can get it?
There's a Bat Squatch.
Didn't you buy that one card that they only had it in like I don't even know if it was Kickstarter or whatever that
no,
stuff was
yeah,
before
the-
Kickstarter.
The Dark Crystal, which is the Blood Ruby, is this card. It got renamed. That's why I bought it. It was one of the few cards that got completely renamed and redone from the sample to this.
Yeah. The other one, didn't there a couple things that they have different abilities, but they just corrected it?
Yeah, the Chaos Crystal in sample was like 100 hit points instead of 25.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's crazy overpowered. And that's probably going to be one of the best sample cards.
But I'm guessing that the rules are going to be like every other that you
Where they
play
enter
whatever
it in.
Yeah, it's whatever the most recent version of it is, how it plays.
Oh, there's another good one. There's
Blue Ox. or
Babe the Blue Ox. Yeah, if you can sleeve any of those, Jeremy.
Any of what?
Any of the full hollows,
What makes them full?
where
The whole
the
thing.
the whole thing in the back is hollow,
So what is there? Full hollow, reverse hollow?
and that's it for the hollows. And then there's non-hollow. Bunny Man. This card sells well in Kickstarter. I had I had to have at least 15 of these. So like a regular Kickstarter common was selling for $8 or $9, and these you could get like 25 for whatever reason. And
What is
Yeah.
the Kickstarter up to now?
per box, it went down since last time we looked. They're under $5,000 a box now.
Okay.
But there's a full hollow too. There was a non-alternating box that sold for over $8,000.
Oh,
I still have one.
that's a big jump because for a while they were selling for the same prices, or like only a couple
Yeah.
$100 more.
Yeah.
People were, which in my opinion, still just because it's got a sticker on.
It's not worth the.
No.
Yeah,
If I want to make any of those boxes non-alternating, I could just shake it a bunch.
Oh, for why it's called non-alternating.
Oh no, the non-alternate, yeah.
Right,
it's
you
the
can
same
undo
color.
the
Yeah, you just shake. That's what it is. The other way around.
Yup.
You take the non-alternating and shake it. You're
So why is the background foil one worth more than the
So
creature foil
it's just flat out distribution. They were printed 3 to 1. 3 to
Okay.
1. 3 nons to 3 reverse to 1 full is the actual mathematical distribution.
one? So
Yep. And then again, you got the obnoxious 9 where there is no reverse available.
good thing he's not catering to the secondary market.
Yeah, the story behind this game is a story, no doubt
It's like,
about it.
it's like everybody else. They
Another Babe the Blue Ox.
they tell everybody what they want to hear.
Yeah.
somebody learned something from watching politics over the last 10 years.
It's not even that. It's the way everything works. But yeah, I think they learn from one another. sales and marketing, learn from politics, learn from sales and marketing things.
I think this is going to end up being a better audio than video.
All the crap.
No, yeah, I like the discussion, but this video is terrible. So if this gets published and anyone sees it, I apologize in advance. Who is that? Bunny Man Hollow. See, I like the regular Bunny Man better than the
Is it
Hollow.
really that bad?
It is that bad.
Real.
Well, who's real?
We could have like
Heard of him?
Yeah.
So there you can see.
tested it out. We could have moved things around, got a different.
This box is good enough, I'm going to open another one. Absolutely. This box is good enough, I'm going to open the box topper.
Ooh, you're gonna get nothing out of it.
I don't care. I already got. I think if I get nothing for the rest of the box, I will more than break even.
Break even from what? From selling it as a sealed box?
Yes. Yes.
They're gonna say, "What do you mean break even?"
What is that
Really?
thing?
This is Slide Rock Bolter. It looks exactly like some Pokemon.
Gyarados.
Everyone's flipped out about that. They're like, that is a direct
Gyarados.
rip-off from this guy.
Right? Isn't that what that thing's called?
Here it is.
Gyarados?
Yeah.
But then, which makes sense to me, the retort from Mike Waddell is, we are taking from the original source that the actual Pokemon was actually probably made from. So,
Sure.
that makes sense, right?
Well, might as well just tell everybody.
There you
what's
go,
happening.
another obnoxious 9, Phoenix Rain.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool looking
It's like,
card,
I only
too.
ripped off from you what you ripped off from somebody else. So there.
Can you sleeve that, Jeremy? And those two right there. Yeah, this is a good box. Really good box.
How many packs are left?
Looks like about a third of the box is left. No Mothman yet. And no Sam Sinclair. Those two seem to be the two that sell the most.
Who?
Sam Sinclair, he's the star of the set. Like, there's a story behind this whole thing. They made a comic book, and he is like the Piazza Bird. I don't remember.
He's like the. What's that kid's name?
He's like Ash
from-
Ketchum. Yeah. So he's the guy who's out hunting these cryptids in the world.
Wow, they didn't stray very far from
Who's Team Rocket?
something else.
I
Exactly.
don't know. I want to see Jesse,
Where's
man.
Misty?
Misty and Jesse. Who's the other one? Nessa. I forget.
James.
James.
Jesse and James.
No, I mean one of the new girls on the trainers.
I'm happy that I know very little what the heck you guys are talking
Well, I bought that Pokemon collection from you,
and had to learn
and I had
some
to learn
stuff.
all this stuff. And along the way, I found out that there's these adult cards of the female trainers.
You know,
there's
so many
there's
Pokemon
Jesse.
pre-releases.
and
No, that
Misty.
wasn't something else.
What pre-releases?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's alright.
I mean, like, what'd you see there? That,
Bunch of kids. But I was happy to say I wasn't the oldest person.
oh, really?
Diane was.
No, never older people on us.
You hope.
Not many.
Do you remember when we went to see the Pokemon movie when it came out? High as a kite.
Yeah. That's for them stupid cards.
And that very beginning montage was like psychedelic, and we were like, "What the?"
I watched. I don't know how I ended up watching that in the
Dude, we were in the
theater.
theater with a bunch of little kids, high as a kite. It was so
I
weird.
wasn't there.
I wasn't high. I wish I
I
was. I
was.
remember
Oh
I
my
fell
God.
asleep because it was terrible.
I felt bad because there was kids everywhere. I'm like, this is weird. There's kids and their parents everywhere. And then this dumbass over here sitting there high as a kite. That was fun, though.
Yeah.
Was that the
We got
movie that
promo
had
cards.
the unknown in it?
I don't even
Those
remember.
question mark
I only
things?
watched it one time
No,
ever.
the first one had. Was those Mewtwo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to get cards and you figured I might as well get high along the way to.
No,
Pass the
I
time.
remember they decided. I think Shane thought it'd be fun
Another
to
Phoenix
just get
Rain.
stoned and go watch something silly, and he knew Bear would go with them.
Exactly.
So
That
they
sounds
went.
about right.
Sounds good.
And I was like, I'm all for going to see movies stoned, but not that movie.
Dude, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
First movie I saw stoned was The Crow.
Oh,
When I
that's
was
a
in-
good one.
Yeah, and it was in this old theater in
Ooh,
Columbus.
that's a
It was
good one.
it was awesome.
That's weird. I don't remember the first movie I saw.
I don't either.
Because I watched so many. I remember the first time getting stoned.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
What's
I'm
that?
not stoned. I go to, it was at Tim's.
Tim's eating ice cream.
Yeah, I just remember I was like, I don't feel anything. You're like, you can go back up and smoke some more. I go up and I'm smoking this and realize I was lighting the joint backwards. I'm like, I guess I am stoned.
That's awesome. So I guess we should get stoned and play Metazoo then, huh?
I'm gonna bring some
Alright.
fucking smoke with on Monday.
Talk me into it.
Man, that brings me back. Playing Magic.
Oh, you guys used to have some great getting stoned and
Bill,
playing
your luck
Magic
shut off
stories.
here. All
It
of a sudden,
did.
you're not saying anything, and these all look
Well,
like
we're sharing good
shitty
stories.
cards here.
No, we got like this. This is a good card.
Okay.
That's an obnoxious 9. But you're right. It's not as good as the first 1/3 of the
Flatwoods
box.
monster. It doesn't look like
Flatwood
a
monster
at
is
all.
garbage.
Watch that documentary.
On the Flatwood monster.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the story behind the
It's like
Flatwood
out in
monster?
Ohio somewhere. You have Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
Go and look up small town monsters. They have the Flatwoods monster, the Minerva monster.
So what's the name of the apple eating?
Our local
Albatwitch.
Albatwitch,
Yeah.
yeah, which literally means apple eater, right?
Apple snitch or something like that.
Apple snitch, stealer, yeah.
It's a little monkey.
Kinda.
Yeah, I met the guy who's in charge of their museum. He is a character. Another Bigfoot. Why couldn't they have been Mothman?
I think you
Even
said
so,
that
that
20
I
times
know,
now.
but still, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I've never met anyone who was excited about a cryptid or a
Oh, he
legend
loves it.
story like that. That guy was great to hear stories from.
It's gonna be a good time, the Albatwitch Festival.
Yeah.
I want to go, and we were trying to get them to make a card of the Albatwitch. You
Diane
said,
sent something to him.
and just flat out, you said just didn't hear back,
No.
which kind of makes sense. Everything's like there's another
I
obnoxious
think
9.
he's set in motion now.
Yeah, he's probably.
He's,
I think
he's
he's got
up to his
enough
ears
of
with requests and stuff, I'm sure, but
Mhm.
maybe it'll happen someday. I would
How
love
many
to
more
see
packs
it.
we got?
Only like 4, getting down there. Still, an amazing box. I can just see from
The Albatwitch could get all kinds of extra bonuses if there was apples.
apples nearby. Yup, absolutely.
Run that card.
And what else is the Albatwitch famous for? That's it? Eating apples?
Yeah, pranking people, throwing apples at them, and they're picnicking up in Chicky Rock. There's all sorts of crazy
Getting
stories
down there,
there.
3 packs left.
There was a frog man.
There's a Frogman in the set. Frogman of... I forget, dang it. I used to know.
There's the River Witch of Marietta.
Yeah,
I didn't know there's that many cryptids in the world.
What's
No
funny
bunny man.
is I knew nothing about what it was supposed to look like and what it did, but when I was younger, my grandfather used to take us out Albatwitch hunting.
Yup. Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
guy asked me. You know what an Albatwitch is, like, but our grandfather called it an Albatrich or
Yes.
something like. It was a little different pronunciation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
black hole shard.
It might be real.
Last pack, everybody. No Mothman, no Chaos Crystal,
They take us
no
kids-
Sam Sinclair, but everything else.
They take us kids out in the woods and tell us to do dumb stuff to draw them in.
Yeah.
That dude claims he actually saw an Albatwitch.
He told me that story. He was
Yeah.
like, I was out with a group on a tour, and all of a sudden, that's a power or obnoxious 9. Good box. All of a sudden, I saw these beady red eyes. That's a twitch. He's like, how am I gonna get these guys down back to the wherever?
Diane runs that tour now.
I would love to see it. All right, so I'm gonna do a recap video separate, but this box looked good. Thanks for watching. It's a mess, but we had
the
fun.
box topper?
Very good idea. Let's see what we get. Thanks for reminding me,
You're gonna
Shane.
get a green slime shard.
It has to be
whatever
one of the
fuck it is.
auras, so you call
Oh.
it. You think we're gonna get the green aura, the forest
Forest
aura?
aura.
That's forest
Yep.
aura. What aura do you think you're gonna get? Or what aura do you think we're gonna get, Jeremy?
Truce.
Truth. I think we're gonna get the spirit aura. Any guess, Bear?
I don't know what all the auras are.
Me either. I'm just said a word.
The green one.
Okay.
Oh, we got
Forest.
2 votes for the green.
Ugh, I don't like opening this. But it's too late to go back now. Uh-oh, I'm
You
in.
don't like opening it?
It's really flimsy. It's just one card. I don't want to destroy it and have it be a
Really expensive.
a
card.
really expensive card.
Why is that one the hardest thing to open?
I don't know. Just to be difficult. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's not a red ink.
I think
Exactly
you're
what
right.
we called it.
What, the green?
Mm-hmm.
Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yay, worthless card.
Not worthless. So there you go. There's Metazoo first edition. Have fun with it, everybody.
You need
We
that
did.
to play the land or play the game, so you better open 60 boxes to get 60 land or whatever you need to play the game.
All right, maybe we'll see you all in the future.